This particular topic I have talked about before. It is called the power of your words. A lot of people don't know that whatever you think about comes to pass, whether you want to agree with me or not. And whatever you speak with your tongue, it comes to pass. You must be very, very careful what you speak, because you create it. So I will go back to the Bible. I know the Christians and those ones that went to ACMGS with me will like this one. So according to the Bible, how did God create the universe? With his word, right? God said, let there be light, and there was light, right? Then everything else he created, let there be a firmament, let us create, he spoke everything with his mouth, right? And everything came to pass. Then if you slide down in that very chapter, Genesis 1, and you go all the way to Genesis 1:29, it says what's there? It says, and God said, let us create man in our image, not so? And in both, no, it's not Genesis 1:29, it's 1:26 or something. Like 29 is the food part, or what you should eat. That one, I've talked about that before. It says, let us create man in our image. So hold on a second. So God created you and me in God's image, correct? And how did God create everything else? With what? Spoken word. With what? His mouth. I am begging you people to learn to watch what you say. So a friend of mine lost her mother and was very down about the mom passing away and just couldn't function right. And we had a meeting. In the meeting, I was trying to suggest that we had something to do, or a convention or something of that sort, of a fun event. And the person stopped me right in her track. She said, Deborah, I am mourning. She opened her mouth and said it. So it was as though I wasn't paying attention to the fact that she was mourning, but that was the point she was trying to make, right? But listen listen what happened. A week later, her sister died. So she was already mourning the death of her mother, and she said, Deborah, I am mourning. So what did that create? It created room for her to mourn some more. People, I am begging you with everything in my soul, watch what you speak with your mouth, because it comes to pass. Especially when you're dealing with your children. Make sure you don't curse them out to a point where you are saying bad things to them, because it comes to pass. More especially with yourself. When somebody asks you, how are you? You say, I am fine. Guess what? You continue to be fine. But when somebody asks you, how are you? And you say, I am outstanding. Guess what? You become outstanding. Everything in this world is created by the power of what? Your thoughts and your words. I pray that this sinks into somebody's soul. Stop saying the things that you do not want. Stop thinking about the things that you do not want. Only think about the things you want, or the way you want it to be. Start thinking about how you want things to be and speak it like that. Should I go back to the Bible again? I will not go back to the Bible again, but you know what I'm saying. It says, speak those things that are not as though they were. I don't know if I'm quoting Bible right now, but that book is an amazing book that you learn a lot of secrets from. People, if you know you don't want it to happen, don't say it. If you know you don't want it to happen, don't think it. Your thoughts and your words create everything. So hopefully I have talked to you today. Before you speak it, think, I am creating it. Because as you're speaking it, you're creating it. It may not happen right now when you speak it, but trust me, because you spoke it, it will surely happen. So I'm wondering why people don't say things the way they want. Okay, I want to be rich, or I'm going to be rich, or I'm going to be a millionaire, or I'm going to have $1 million, or whatever. They never say those things. Instead, they say I'm broke. Guess what? You're right. Whatever you speak with your mouth comes to pass. Know that you're a creator. Know that you are created in the image of God, your maker. Know that everything that you speak, everything that you think comes to pass. Once you know this, you'll find a different way of handling things, especially when you don't like those things. You try to control yourself and make sure you don't say, don't talk like that. Otherwise, it will come to pass. I don't talk finish. All right? The rapa no gree stay. Peace.